What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Batman issue 133 as we continue on with our brand new story arc. Batman has been thrown into the multiverse somewhere on a Gotham that he does not recognize. A Gotham that doesn't have a Bruce Wayne. A Gotham that doesn't have a Batman. Everything seems to be led by an individual by the name of Red Mask. And while Batman truly doesn't understand the ins and outs of how this Gotham works, one thing he is certain of: this city doesn't have the fear. The criminals don't have the fear. Because the Dark Knight doesn't stalk the shadows. There is no savior of Gotham. But that is all about to change, because no matter where Bruce Wayne is in the universe, in the multiverse, if there is a Gotham that needs saving, he will put on that cowl and he will become the Dark Knight. He will become the Batman. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we dive into this issue, we are picking up with the Riddler, the one and only Edward Nygma. We have seen that in this Gotham, the criminal underworld, they are the rulers. They are the ones that do everything. They are high society. When it comes to the Riddler, he is no exception. With GCPD around him, there are a couple kids in front of him, crying, begging for their lives. They have recently been captured and they are being tested. As the Riddler gives his riddle to these kids, each one of them fail. With their failure, that means that they are headed off to Arkham. With the cops hearing a sound, they go to investigate. And we see that one of the officers, he's already knocked out clean, thrown to the ground, and now everybody is on high alert. As the cops look around trying to find who is the culprit, gunshots go out, but not a single one of these cops are able to pin him down, with the Riddler shooting off his gun into the sky, grabbing one of the kids and using them as a hostage. We see a batarang come down into the Riddler's hand, and from the rafters, we have Batman coming down on Edward Nygma. That is what takes us over to Selina Kyle and the Red Mask. Selina is letting it be known that they have a Bruce Wayne problem, and Red Mask had given her a job to bring Bruce Wayne to him. But she is letting it be known that that was not Bruce Wayne, that he was a fighter, a very good one. She also suspects whoever beat the living heck out of Edward Nygma and put him in the hospital. She suspects that this was the same individual they saw at the gala, but he was dressed up as a bat. Selina also has a problem with the Riddler, with what he was doing testing children. Selina said that she would go with this perverse cleanup, but she had one rule: no children. This is where we see Red Mask. He appears to be a speedster, because before he can even drop the picture, he has hit her twice in the face, dropping Selina down to the ground, telling her that children are their most precious commodity. They are the fastest growing demographic of mental health disorders. And at the end of the day, Selina Kyle works for him. There is no deal, telling her to bring him the Batman. As sirens roar through Gotham, corrupt cops, they scurry chasing shadows. There is one word on all of their lips: Batman. Criminals cower, whispers spread like wildfire. The word echoes into the hearts of the ones who would bring harm to people. It doesn't take long, the story has its power. It always has. A reprise is bought with blood and terror. There will be a momentary calm while he tends to some family business. That is what takes him to the graveyard. He knows the people that are taken to Arkham, they are being experimented on and killed. And the Bruce Wayne of this world was one of them. But he needs more information if he is going to take on Arkham and whoever is behind it. Right now, he is assuming that it is Darwin Holiday, this world's Joker. He is one of the few men in this city that has the means to pull off a citywide horror. And though maybe people can change, maybe the Joker in this universe is kind and benevolent. Maybe he tried to save this Bruce Wayne. With Batman digging up the grave of this universe's Bruce Wayne, there is a voice behind him telling him not to move. That voice coming from Alfred Pennyworth. Alfred asking who he is. That is when Batman takes off his mask. Of course, this gives some confusion. Alfred knows Master Wayne to be dead, but then he saw this Wayne at the gala, fighting monsters like some suicidal fool. After he had seen him at the gala, he wanted to go back to the grave and make sure nobody had messed with Bruce Wayne's grave. But here he finds an exact copy of Bruce Wayne desecrating that said grave. But he tells Alfred that if you believe it or not, I am Bruce Wayne. As crazy as this may sound, he tells him that he is from another universe, and that Alfred Pennyworth from his universe was a kind man who stood against evil, telling him that he is here to do just that. And to do this, he has to find out who killed this universe's Bruce Wayne. That he will do everything in his power to make things right, because an Alfred Pennyworth had raised him. That's where Alfred drops down to his knees in the pouring rain, and he mourns the loss of a son. He mourns the loss of a city, taking us over to Batman and Jewel. Them working together, she is standing guard while we have him working on this Bruce Wayne, trying to figure out what happened. We also learned that this world's Bruce Wayne gave up his entire fortune. He put it all into places like this medical facility, the Wayne Mission. Food shelters, medical, he became a social worker. But while they do their diagnosis, they learn that his lungs had been poisoned. The damage inside of his lungs show indications of gas. But he's also adjusted the machine to scan for something else. And what he finds is traces of multiversal energy. So there is a possibility that this Bruce Wayne, he is from another universe as well. This is when Batman hears it on the outside. Harvey Dent and all of his men are about ready to move in. They are coming to take down the Bat. Batman tells Jewel to get everybody out of the building as quickly as possible. And Batman, he is going to confront Judge Dent and get some answers. With the GCPD at the door getting ready to kick it down, Batman throws out some smoke grenades, and he takes care of the first wave, enough to clear the path directly to Judge Dent. And Judge Dent knows exactly who this is. The same man from the building, the same man who escaped Judge Dent's ruling, the man who ran. He knows this is Bruce Wayne. He has already fought him before and already beaten him. But Batman says that you have never fought me. A Venom supercharged Judge Dent. He hulks the freak out and he goes charging directly at the Bat. Batman believing that he could be as strong as Clark, but he is still going to beat him because that is what he does. That is what he has always done, even when they get their lucky shots in, because Batman sees all the angles. He is always prepared. As Judge Dent lifts up a car to smash Batman, he doesn't see that Batman has a grappling hook around his foot. With Batman pulling this, he loses balance and that car falls on top of him. This is when Batman takes his opportunity. He starts laying down a beating on Judge Dent as he sits here and just gives him all the hate. He doesn't stop. He continues beating his face in. Not because he's angry, not because he is punishing him. He is doing this for everybody else. He wants them to watch. All of the GCPD, all of the civilians. And as they watch Judge Dent getting his face just torn apart, they run. They run in the opposite direction, and as he continues beating in Judge Dent's face, He wants to know about Arkham. He wants to know about Darwin Holiday. This is when he hears the voice of Selina Kyle, saying that he doesn't know anything, he just takes orders. Selina playing as if she doesn't, saying that she's not one to just simply take orders. With Batman telling Selina that he doesn't have time for games, to just give him the information that he is looking for. And while she doesn't know anything about Darwin, she does know about Arkham and the man running it, revealing the name to be the Red Mask. She can show him the way directly to him. He doesn't know if he can trust her. This is not the Selina that he knows, but still he needs this information. Going on to ask her who is the Red Mask. She couldn't say. For all she knows, it could be another Bruce Wayne for all it matters. But he runs this city. He runs Arkham, and he needs to be stopped. Batman asking, what's in this for you? Does he control you the way he controls the others? Are you using me to eliminate your enemy? But Selina says that his little experiments offend her. If he disappeared, it wouldn't be something that she cries about. And so Batman can at least theorize that at least for now, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. That will have to be good enough. They move through the city, familiar yet different, both Gotham and them. She confirms what he already knew, that this person has been experimenting on people. The gas must be linked to the multiversal energy. If he can find this Red Mask, he may be able to find a way home. As they make their way through the city, they go down into the sewers. They go underneath Gotham, and Batman finds this a little bit sketchy. He thought he was going to Arkham Asylum, believing that maybe this might be a trap, but Arkham Asylum had closed down years ago. Red Mask replaced it. A lot of people don't know, but there's a whole world underneath the city. This is where the discarded go, where the insane are regulated to. That they will find Red Mask and his infected down here in the Arkham Caves. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Yet another fantastic story bringing us to this new Gotham. Now, I will admit I was a little skeptical jumping into this new story arc. But so far, it is really reviving all the things that I love about Batman. Moreover, I am so glad, at least it appears, that this Red Mask is not just another Bruce Wayne variant. This appears to be a speedster. Now, which speedster is going to be very interesting to find out. At first, initially, I thought maybe, just maybe, this could be the Reverse Flash. Maybe this is Eobard Thawne. But the lightning is red. Usually, Eobard has yellow lightning. Now, I won't rule out the possibility that it is the Reverse Flash. We are talking about the multiverse and who knows what is actually possible out there. But I am more inclined to believe that this has got to be some kind of evil version of one of the Flash family. Maybe Barry, maybe Wally. But my hunch is that this is a speedster that came from another universe. He found this Gotham that didn't have a Batman. A world without a Batman, a world that he may be able to take over, to make in his own image, to conquer it, and do what he pleases. And Batman might just find himself teaming up with the Joker. If the Joker is not a bad guy in this world, he does have a very big influence. He has lots of power, he has lots of motivation to be able to keep Gotham going. And so we could see the unlikely pairing of Batman and Joker working together to take down the Red Mask. And of course, that is all theory. None of this has been revealed. We don't know actually if any of this is even going to be factual information. At this point, I am just strictly theorizing what I think is the most likely possibility for this story moving forward. So let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with Batman, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with this series. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership, much like Patreon having 5 different tiers. From $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to getting free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. Now, if you are unable to do that, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.